Oh, how many of y'all miss KK? I miss KK. What? Oh, you don't know who KK is? Man, shout out to Kamala Harris. Damn. One of the best contestants on The Price is Right. Well, one of the best contestants for running for the president of the United States out here, man. I miss old KK. Mm-hmm. The politic lane, it used to be really, really popping. When KK had that thing jumping out here because it gave people hope. It gave people hope. It really, really did, though. It really, really did. How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the nightly news show. Come on in, sit yourselves right on down. Don't be afraid. They were killing people on Memorial. They were killing people on Memorial Day, the day that y'all was out here celebrating and barbecuing and smoking reefer and popping pills, snorting and shooting up and popping perks shit. You know what I'm saying? Clubbing. Mm-hmm. Got the speakers real loud. Aggravating the elderly. Yeah. For real though. Hold on. I see some. Let me go on and what am I supposed to do? I guess I go on and accept that. Shout out to Efren, I think I'm pronouncing it right. Efren, for the $10 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yes, I do. Thank you so much, man. Y'all come on in, sit yourselves right on down. I'm gonna move this thing just a little bit slow, although it is it's mid-season. Mid-season. What is the thing called that I be saying? It's hump day. It's hump day out here in these doggone street. You say you grilling chitlin loaves. Who the hell make it? How you make a chitlin loaf? I am not going to, talk bad about chitlin. I just want to know, how do you make a chitlin loaf? Do y'all know I ain't never ate no chitlin? I saw them on the plate. I saw them with like some hot sauce, something like that right there, and they looked good when I saw some other people eating it. Which you can kind of get me with some food as long as I got some damn hot sauce out here. I'm kind of like, what is that lady name who almost got y'all votes? Damn it, the first time that Trump had done ran, Hillary. Listen. She almost made me vote for her. I'm like, bitch got that Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? That little hot sauce. Baking some ribs right now? That's what's up. Get it in. You say I smoke weed hourly. Do you know I wish that I could do that right there? I am so jealous. That I can't be on that good reefers. To really let my mind explore, to let my mind go in other dimensions. Now, I do understand that they may tell us that the hallucinogens, big word, I hear in the goddamn street, the hallucinogens, like mushrooms and stuff like that, can get me there, but I'm so afraid of a bad trip. No. I came up and I watched people have bad trips and they thought that like their mama was inside of them. And trying to get their mama out because like their mama get to see them naked and stuff. Listen, I done saw some players really, really have some. Y'all be careful. Be careful. You say Trump commuted Larry Hoover. You is lying to me. I gotta ask my la. Did Donald Trump commute Larry Hoover? Donald Trump commutes Larry Hoover's sentence. You is lying to me. I gotta put it up over here. On this one right here, man. Got to be more careful. Shout out to old Trump. Let old Larry out that thing. You know what I'm saying? Who I say? Trump commutes. Commutes. Like not traffic, but like commutes. That's it. Sounded real funny just then. But yeah. You saying got no sound. Can y'all hear me though? Can everybody hear me? It look like I got some sound right there. Did I cut sound on Rumble? Because we also on Rumble. Got to be more careful. I appreciate that right there, man. God, damn it. Because I thought that I clicked on sound before I got from there, and then I had done went to something else. Man, I appreciate y'all, man. I sure enough do. Thank y'all. Listen, we also streaming live on Rumble, rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show, twitter.com, The Willie Williams Show, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. We still at 253 followers. We're trying to get up to 255 followers. Remember, I can't do this fly stuff without you good people right there. I can't teach without no students. You know what I'm saying? I can't pimp without no hoe. You know, not saying like that y'all hoe, but I'm just saying, don't even worry about it. A wrong analogy. Scratch that off the books. You know what I'm saying? My bad. Now you good people should have some sound. Now you should. Now y'all should have some sound. You sound that. Bam. Got it. That's what's up. Shout out to the people who be. Shout out to all of the believers who be trying to bring me back. Listen. I don't even get mad. I be liking the discussions. I really, really do. I like the things that y'all be saying and stuff like that. Like I really, really do. And then when I be having questions, I really do appreciate y'all for answering the questions, or at least giving your thought on the question that I'm asking. Because I was asking, but I think I asked this question before. But when somebody was trying to get me back on in, you know what I'm saying? You just got to reach out to God and, ask for guidance and stuff like that. I know that you done read the Bible study, the Bible debate about it, and all that fly stuff. You done read the multiple books of different languages and all that right there. I get that right there. But did you go to God to ask for guidance first? Like, oh, damn. That's what was missing. Okay, my bad. But no. No. How do you go to something and ask? How do you ask? Let's say I never heard of God, right? Let's just say like I never heard of God. But people, they said that there is this like entity called God and stuff like that. There's a book that was created, that was wrote and passed down and all that fly stuff right there. And for you to get to know God and understand God, you got to ask God for the understanding when you read the book. But this is my first time hearing about this little God thing. I got to ask to get the understanding. And that made sense to people. You got to ask God for directions when you read the book that says, God is not the author of confusion. So if God is not the author of confusion, I should be able to read the book and not be confused. But anyway, I asked this question before and I'm going to ask it again. Jesus died for our sins, right? Got it. Jesus died for our sins, but why? If Jesus died for our sins, why is we still getting punished for our sins? Anybody? I just thought about it again. If I had asked this question prior, like back in the past or something like that, I was just sitting back thinking like, he died for our sin. He gave up his life, and he gave his only son, his only begotten son. He died for it. So. Okay, I got a question there. I got a new question. This is a new question. So if Jesus wanted to die for our sins, we would have been held accountable for our sins, right? So we would have been punished for our sins, right? Why did God have to create a son? Why did he have to sacrifice? Why did he have to create himself, his son, a son, to die for our sins when all he had to do was don't punish the people for the sins? Say, Willie, this is hump day, not Bible study. Damn it, if it's on my mind, I'm going to talk about it. I don't care what day it is. But I feel, I just got to get the stuff off. Shout out to Miss Buck Good for the $1 cash out. Say, Pastor, you are atheist, Pastor, amen. That's what's up. For real, though. I be having questions. And shout out to the people who really, really do give some good answers because they don't get offended. Shout out to the people who don't get offended. You know what I'm saying? Y'all who get offended, you need to get back in your book. I do believe that people only get offended because they is not well studied. Did I say that right? Can you hear me now? I believe people only get offended because they is not well studied and they're not secure in their belief. Just saying. I just be having little thoughts and little questions and stuff. Listen, man, let's go on and get into a little something. Man. I appreciate y'all for being around here. Remember, man, y'all tell somebody about the play. I need some lights. I need some shells. I need all that fly stuff right there. Remember. You is the prize. Now, somebody just bought this thing up, and let's Let's see what they talking about on Larry Hoover. Well, do they got video? We need video. We need video. The video, it may go faster than me. So let me see. Let me see. We need some more likes. We need some more shares. I need you to listen. 2 hours ago. That was 2 hours ago. 46 seconds, 41 seconds, 36 seconds. Now, why they got this thing so short about Larry Hoover here in this street? Okay, we got a 3-minute one. Okay.
We begin with breaking news.
We gonna go to this one right here. We gonna go straight on out here to Chicago. Then we're gonna add this into the store. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, I gotta grab this right here. Let me do a little setup real quick. Bam! Giving it to you raw with my Biden-Harris shirt on. Yeah. No. Kathy, I say Kathy. KK. Kamala Harris hat. Bam! We got a former gang leader. Larry Hoover's sentence has been commuted by the President of the United States, my president, your president, our president, Donald J. Trump. Now, I don't really know Larry Hoover's history. I heard some things. He was the leader of one of like the biggest gangs or something like that right there. And then like he's been in jail and all that fly stuff. So I really don't know like the background. I think that he was the leader of the gang back when the gangs was positive. I think somebody correct me. Let's go ahead on and put this up on the screen and see exactly what's going on out here in these streets. Shout out to Eric for being a member for 33 months. Say Donald Trump pardoned NBA young boy from all his charges. You is lying to me. I gotta look this stuff up. Here we go though.
News. He was once one of the most notorious gangsters in Chicago. Tonight, President Trump is commuting the federal sentence of Gangster Disciples co-founder Larry Hoover.
Suzanne Lemonnier is in our newsroom. Suzanne, this move doesn't mean he'll be getting out of prison.
Erica, Joe, legal experts see this as a potential hollow victory. Now, while Hoover may be released from federal prison, he still has a 200-year state sentence for which a parole board has already denied early release. In 1993, Hoover spoke to former CBS News Chicago reporter John Davis, and at that time, Hoover was 42 years old and had already served 20 years.
What the hell? Whoa. He still got 200 years to go? We done wasted a commute.
Prison.
I've done my time. I paid my debt to society.
That was Larry Hoover, more than 3 decades ago. At that time, the leader of the Gangster Disciples and convicted murderer told our John Davis he had a lot of time to think about ways to stop the gang violence on the streets of Chicago.
One teenager don't like the other teenager because the way he wears his hat, because his ideology is different from his. A disciple don't like a vice lord. We all black people. It's no different.
At that time, Hoover, also known as King Larry, admitted being part of a fragile gang truce in the city and organizing a protest over plans to close healthcare clinics in African American neighborhoods. Ron Safer, the lead prosecutor in Hoover's federal trial, reacts to news Hoover's life sentence has been commuted by President Trump.
I was disappointed. I do not think that this is an appropriate end to the Larry Hoover story, at least the federal part of it.
So we commuting the killers? Wait. Now, listen. Did he do it or did he just get convicted? Because there's a difference. You could have gotten convicted for a crime that you did not do. Just saying. But they call him King Larry. I don't know why we be putting these names on people though, cause a king have like people up under him and stuff like that right there, and have queens and stuff be owning some shit. But go ahead though.
Safer says Hoover was perhaps the most notorious criminal the state of Illinois has ever known.
He was convicted of running a continuing criminal enterprise that had approximately 30,000 members across 28 states.
Oh yeah, because that's the GDs. All right.
Selling over $100 million worth of drugs in the state of Illinois alone each year. And he ran that entire operation with ruthless efficiency. From
blood everywhere, endangering the community, making black folks scared. We done wasted a commute.
From prison, where he was serving a state sentence for double murder.
Safer also told us about Hoover being recorded, saying teenagers needed to sell drugs for his criminal organization. The recording was made a year after the gangster disciple leader was interviewed on CBS Chicago.
There was another tape where Larry...
So after he interviewed, you mean to tell me, so he made a phone call, knowing that the phone calls is recorded? We need some more teenagers to sell that good, because you do understand that when teenagers get caught, they don't do no goddamn time. It's catch and release. That's a smart move, because that's typically what the community entrepreneurs do in the streets now. You know what I'm saying? But they was out here killing? Was it like, I would say predominantly black folks?
Hoover said, you have to share your drugs with these children. And I'm talking about 12 years old, 13 years old, 14 years old, so that they can sell it and they can have something. And he said, make them know that with you, they are somebody. And without you, they are nobody.
Oh, and hell, now that right there works, because you have to think about it. It's easier to get people to join your gangs. It's easy to get young kids to sell drugs for you when they don't have a stable family, when they don't have a stable household. It's kind of like the pedophiles. They go after children who is not in a proper type a children with no father, a children who is not being loved. You know what I'm saying? A children who is destitute, a child who is really in poverty, really struggling. Really struggling. They can't feed themselves. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
Meantime, shortly after the commutation announcement, Hoover's son posted this picture on Instagram. That's a White House official holding a copy of the commutation. Hoover's attorneys say they're thrilled he's going to be released from federal custody, but again, he still has a 200-year sentence to serve for his crimes in Illinois.
Why? He said they grooming. Yeah. For real. I don't understand what he did. A lot of murders, or he sanctioned a lot of murders, and he the murders that was sanctioned typically was done by black folks to black folks. And people been saying free Larry Hoover. Boy, we love the shooter, though. Listen, hold on. And then they call him King. King. It's kind of like how people they looked up to the mob and in the Italian community and all that stuff right there. They was killers and stuff, and people they looked up to the mob bosses and all that fly stuff, because it's out of fear. It's out of fear. But I truly think, I didn't know, like I didn't know. I thought that he was a part of the gangs when they first was like created, because it's what Crips was community some in the neighborhood or something like that right there, right? Bloods was all neighborhoods and coming together and trying to fight back against white supremacy and all that fly stuff right there, feeding the community and all that, teaching and having little schools and stuff like that right there, feeding the poor, right? Oh, that was the Tookie Williams era. Oh, all right. So that's what I thought that Larry Hoover was out here doing. Like, he was a boss then, you know. That's what I thought. Guess not. You say, but the mob has rules and consequences. Now, that's a fact. Now, the mob, they didn't deal with that dope and stuff like that, and they did not use children, if I'm not mistaken. Hell, I think this got to be the first decision that my president, your president, our president done made that I am disappointed. Wait. So we gonna let the killer out? Well, not out, but we're gonna commute the sentence. Like, we could have saved this one right here for like Puffy. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hoe. You got to be more careful. I ain't eat much though. And then he not getting out. Say the 334 Gun Monkey Town's up in the building. What it do? Say free Big U. That's what's up. Let him go. If you got him, let him go. If you got him, let him go. Listen, if any of you can find that doggone video, I was supposed to cut Buddy out of that video. When I think we heard it like last year or the year before last. When Buddy said, "God damn it, if you got her, let her go. Just let her go, guys." You know what I'm saying? I think that was a sex trafficking video or like a little missing person video or something like that. Y'all please send that back to me because I done forgot what it was. He said blood was brothers looking out over damn you soldiers. Is that what blood mean? But anyway, but when these groups was formed, it was on a positive note. You know what I'm saying? And then it got out of, typically we have this thing called jealousy. You see somebody that looks like they have power or something like that, you want to knock that person out so you can take their place. And once that go to happening, then crime starts and all that fly stuff right there. And now we got to eat and now we got to get money. You know what I'm saying? And then you be destroying the neighborhood. But it's crazy that for all these years, because you would hear his name in rap songs and in music and stuff like that, and people that kept on saying free old Larry, free old Larry, free Hoover, and Hoover was destroying the community. You say player named John Doe. Oh, that's out of Miami right there. Oh, I know about John Doe them. Yeah. John Doe boys. Yep. Yeah, that's a down south thing right there. There was Pyrus before they were Bloods. Oh, okay. See, I don't really know the culture like that. You said that it was a missing person video. Yeah. Man, if y'all could just, damn it, if it just pop into y'all head, please research the video and send that thing to me because I want to go ahead on and cut that out. You know what I'm saying? You say free anybody. Yeah. Let everybody go. Let's have a do-over. Let's have a do-over out here in the doggone street. Now who is this? I got somebody. Oh, all right, bam. Let's go ahead on and jump into this good stuff right here. We have a woman who done jumped on one of y'all children. Hold on. We finna start here. A woman done jumped on one of y'all babies. Yeah, ladies. Y'all got to get y'all life together. I promise you, I'm not here to women bash, but let me explain something to y'all real quick. A grown man can't tell a female that she's fat. Because the female will get in her feelings, get all depressed and all that, get all in her feelings and shit, that a man just called you fat. Do y'all know that there's a thing called fat shaming out here in the street, and fat is a word in the dictionary. Fat is actually a medical terminology, ain't it? Fat should also be in the nutritional guidelines and shit like that because you need saturated fat. Fat is a word that you should be able to be out here using out here in the street, right? If a man tell his little la baby, you look fat in that shit, she's mad, she don't want to hunt and all that. And then we get mad when he go out there and hunt something else, which is stupid as all that though. But I just want to tell y'all players, if she gonna get upset by some true shit, then you need to go out on and smash something outside. Because I get sick of this little, I'm finna act like a child because you just heard something true. But you was okay with the lie, which is crazy. But anyway, y'all, we got a woman who was arrested on a flight for hitting the child. She bop. She done bopped on the little child. Why? Because the child had done said, yeah, fat is a noun. Fat is something that we should not have on our bodies. In the amount of fat that we have on our bodies. The dangerous amount of fat we shouldn't have on our body. But anyway, she hit a child on the plane flight who had done called her fat and Miss Piggy. Oh, wait. A child done called a woman fat with your fat ass Miss Piggy looking like pig. And she done beat.
Chaos on board a Memorial Day flight out of Sanford.
Orlando Sanford Airport police arresting this woman, Christy Crampton, who they say repeatedly hit a child on a plane. She's charged with felony child abuse.
And how she kept hitting somebody's child, and she don't look fat.
Channel 9's Ashlyn Webb explains what witnesses say led up to the woman being cuffed.
Airport police say they arrested her at the gate after the pilot requested for law enforcement. This arrest report says it all started with the child calling the woman fat and Miss Piggy. Christy Lee Crampton was set to be back home from her family's Disney World vacation. Instead, she made her first appearance in front of a Seminole County judge Tuesday, charged with felony child abuse. Allegiant Flight 2885 to Hagerstown, Maryland was set to take off from Orlando Sanford International Airport just before 2 p.m. Monday. But according to this arrest report, Crampton and witnesses on the plane tell police the child called Crampton fat and Miss Piggy, telling her she couldn't fit in the airplane seat.
Now watch this. Typically, you would be able to sue somebody for saying that you're fat and you're obese and you can't sit to somebody. So typically, I guess a woman can sue like the airport company because you have customers here who is verbally assaulting women by saying this type of thing. Well, who do you sue when a child call you fat and Miss Piggy?
That's when witnesses say Crampton began hitting the child with her fist and then hit him on the head with a water bottle. Then the report says she slammed the child's head into the airplane window. The child used his arms to cover his head.
Do y'all know what they didn't say? Do y'all know what they didn't say? What happened after those three things that they said that she hadn't did? No adult put their hands on her. There's never a reason to hit a woman.
Airport police haven't said how old the child is, but Crampton told police the child was very rude and disrespectful during their trip to Disney.
Do y'all even understand it's disrespectful for a child to be honest? Y'all do get that right there. It's disrespectful for a child to be honest. But then again, I thought that it was wrong and or disrespectful for you to lie as a child, which is kind of strange to me because us as parents, we teach our children to lie. But then tell them, don't lie to us. I'm gonna beat your ass, you lie to me. But yeah, his breath stank and yeah, she fat. You're not supposed to say that. We confusing just like God, but go ahead.
And that after the child called her fat, she took his phone away.
And she took his phone?
She claims he then pushed her arm off the armrest twice, and that's when she began smacking him. But police and witnesses say she went beyond typical disciplinary actions. One witness saying the woman was not correcting the child, she was abusing him. The report says the FBI...
And guess what the woman didn't do? The woman didn't hit her. The woman did not do what she had done did to that damn child. Why? Because the woman was self-preservation. She did not want to be involved. That bitch didn't even try to save the child's life.
I was notified because it happened inside an airport. A Seminole County judge granted the woman a $10,000 bond. Reporting in Sanford.
So you can whoop a child. You could beat a child. She would punch a child and push his head up against the window. Now, what if she would have cracked the window and took out all of the oxygen and the seal would have went and the plane would have crashed? I wonder what is her excuse gonna be. I ain't got postpartum. He called me fat.
Instead, she made her first appearance in front of a Seminole County and Miss Piggy.
She don't look that big.
Lee Crampton.
She got a little size on her though. She got a little, like I got 3 kids and I done been married once, size on her. You know what I'm saying? Say trip to Disney seems to be very stressful for adults. Yes. I think that the child was traveling alone because they said that he pushed her arm, and I'm guessing that this is the story that she told. You know, believe all women. That he pushed her arm off of the arm thing. I believe he called it how he saw it because maybe he tried to put his arm on like the arm rest and her arms is bigger than his arm since he's a child. And she probably had to squeeze into that damn seat. I don't know how big the seat is anymore. I haven't been on the plane in a good little minute. You know what I'm saying? But I won't have that problem. Bitch, I'm damn near two. Damn, I just got on the scale. I weigh a lot. I'm just not wide like that right there. You know what I'm saying? So I'ma still fit. I'ma be all right. You know, but yeah. How you done jumped on a little buddy? And watch this. I can guarantee y'all, if he would have hit her back, if he would have went to bopping her head back real quick because she big, you know what I'm saying? And he's little. He'd have bopped that back. They would have just told him that he was absolutely wrong and you shouldn't, he's very disrespectful and you shouldn't have hit that lady because that is your elder. Listen, and I also want to say this right here. The people who came before us, everything that they taught us was not like a plus and or a positive and or the right thing. A lot of things was, but a lot of things was not right. We was taught to respect your elders no matter what because there's your elders. I refuse that shit. I rebuke you, Satan. Bitch, I rebuke you. So I wish I would give one of these bitches respect, and they not gonna give me no damn respect. That's something that we should have not taught. Now it's kind of cute. What? No. We should have been taught. Everybody deserves respect. Let's just start that right there. Here, respect who respect you. Like the young folks got that thing, keep that same energy. Keep that same energy. You know what I'm saying? He said, you're going to disrespect me, I'm going to disrespect you. But we was taught just because you is of age, just because you 3 years older than me, bitch, I'm supposed to, you know what I'm saying? Like, no, Will, it's not 3 years. It's like 10 years older than you, 15 years older than you. Bitch, you a human like me. I got feelings too. You see, I bet she feels stupid now. Yeah. But she gonna blame it on a man. Ooh, a boy. He made me lose my religion. He should have been raised right. Somebody should have told him, you don't say that to a woman. The same way that we was taught that dumb shit. You don't ask a woman her age. Why? Y'all all want to stay young like that right there? Y'all, you don't ask a woman her age. But if you smash something that's underage, you should have known that she was underage. How if I don't know her age? How if I can't ask her age, though? See, we don't think it through. Shout out to Eric for the $5 super chat. He said we blame victims over here. You say he shouldn't have been running his mouth. Say, Willie say hush. Yeah. Yeah, now see, now listen. His mouth got him in trouble now. Let's keep it 100. Let's just keep it 100. The one thing that he did learn now, you can't tell a woman the truth. And the good thing about it, he learned that at a young age. You cannot be truthful to women. While women will run around and say, just tell me the truth. I want an honest man. No, you don't. No, you don't. The doctors can't even be honest with you, ladies. I told you earlier, your man can't tell you, baby, you look fat in that outfit. Well, it ain't what you say, it's how you say it. Goddamn children, you didn't have to say it with that much emphasis. No, baby, I just said that what you got, you fat in the outfit, baby. See, it's just how you said you fat in that outfit. You put fat, you push the F. What? Lady, what is wrong with you? Oh my God. This thing is wild. Listen, if y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on rumble.com, twitter.com, twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Y'all subscribe everywhere that you at. Y'all please share, tell somebody about a player, do all that fly stuff right there. Now, I had done saw something the other day. I saw something and I actually did a standalone video. Oh, no. I just released a standalone video today, which I had done did it last night, which it was supposed to have been released last night, but for some reason I had to mess that day up. And now I'm finna go on to, oh, no. We're gonna get back to that in just a second. I got a player. Finna go ahead on and talk about it. You say, Willie, that's why women with BBLs don't wear dresses. Bam. I saw old BBL today. I say, what? Why is it like that? Listen, ladies. If y'all ever hear a man say and do his face like I be doing my face, like what? Why your booty like that? Like if you see a man, why is it shaped like that though? It's not a good BBL, ladies. And let me say something else, because I have said this here before, but maybe a whole bunch of you women have not been listening. Y'all know that they got them new leggings, the new tights, right? The new leggings and tights that so many of you women is wearing to try to fool us, to make us think that y'all body is shaped the way that y'all body shaped. You know, the yoga pants and the going to the gym pants and the moose knuckle pants. Them. I told y'all that they got the new ones with inside the booty crease. It's like it's stitched in the booty crease, like in the back. It conforms your butt. Boy, I saw a video yesterday. A lady, she took them off. When she had them on, you think that baby body contour like, damn, like, oh, snap, she got a nice little shape on. Look like it, damn, it look like she work out. That baby took that shit, all that shit hanging between her legs. I'm like, you is filthy. You, I say, I ain't said, since I was a child. I said, you look horrible. Why you look like that? She took them off. The middle of her thighs hung down. Y'all don't understand. Is it anything? All right. Look. All right. Let's see if I can do this right. All right, bam. Hold on. Let's do with a. Oh. Let's say that this is like the leg, right? Yeah. Is you paying attention? Put the phone down. Is you paying attention? Yeah. Let me show you something. Okay. Let's say, can y'all see me right here? Got it. Okay. This is like the perfect leg, right? Like this side right here. Let's say this side is the perfect leg. This is your leg. It's all cute and stuff like that. It's formed. It look like you go to the gym, right? Bam. Got that right there. She pulled down the tights though and faced the camera like she facing forward. She pulled it down. So this is the outside of the leg. This the outside look like she in shape. And the inside looked like it's in shape, right? She pulled the tights down. The inside of the leg look like that. Listen, it was perfect. And then that shit looked like that right there. That shit was just hanging down and dangling. I said, oh, Jesus. What is wrong with y'all? Lying to us like that. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He said, if in those pants, the moose knuckle really be a front. But yeah. Listen, it pulls everything. It's not right, and I'm hot. I'm hot now. Hold on. I'm hot. I'm sweating. Get beside myself. This here say something that I don't want y'all to see right now. Say, Willie, where would you? No. I saw it online. And it's strange that I didn't save it. No, I saved it and I said I'm gonna do this video, but I'm gonna have to put it on Rumble because you really can't put it on YouTube because being your feelings too. It's a shame though, but man, listen, I got one for y'all. Let's move right along real quick. I just had to throw that there out. Shout out to KK. If anybody know what KK is out here doing, is KK still married? I thought that they was like having problems because she lost or something like that, right? Huh? I thought that they were finna separate and divide. You mean to tell me they go commando in tights? Yeah, listen, the thigh meat, I guess because she had to have weighed probably like 300-400 pounds and she lost the weight. Typically when you lose weight and y'all lose it gradually, a lot of times you all go and get that little stomach thing. Y'all get your little stomach from this to like that. But y'all be playing too much. Y'all stomach be this. And now y'all done put a little rubber band around the shit and you could just drink 3 sips of water. And now you full as all out damn doors. No. And she lost the weight without exercising. And her skin, the fat between the legs, just hanging and dangling. It looked like a set of labias. It was long too. I was like, Now somebody may say that I am I'm yoga pants shaming right now. I don't know. But that just goes to show that y'all liars. Y'all some real big liars. You say, I saw the video and she did have on panties. They was just swallowed up under the skin. Yes, you know what the hell I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about out here. Y'all, we got a situation. We're going down here to Miami Beach, because y'all know we just coming off Memorial Weekend and some things be happening around Memorial Weekend and stuff like that right there. Down in Dade County out here in these street malls, stomping ground. We have a man who was on Miami Beach. A man gave a 15-year-old some money. Let's just start there. Man gave a 15-year-old some paper real quick. And gave a 15-year-old some drugs. We really ain't tripping about a little dope, something like that right there. But the money and the drugs in exchange for sex. Man, 15-year-old, money, dope, sex. Okay. Miami Beach, man, 15-year-old, money, drugs, sex. Got it. Listen to this story real quick.
A man is in jail after police say he struck up an inappropriate relationship with a teenager. Investigators say social media was their preferred method of communication.
As it always is. We is in Florida where the age of consent is 18. Go ahead.
And Steve Litz has details on this.
Christian Gonzalez.
Christian, look at your boy. They got you.
Accused of carrying on a sexual relationship with his teenage neighbor. According to the police report, the juvenile stated the defendant would sneak her into his apartment through the back door. On more than several occasions, the defendant would text the juvenile for her to come over, and he would pay her $100 in exchange for sex.
Now that's what he need to be locked up for. Price gouging.
She stated that Chris would supply her with the drug 2C sometimes instead of money for sex.
What is 2C? I need y'all to educate me. What is I think I asked this question before. What is 2C? I heard this before, but...
Gonzalez lives in this building near 71st Street on the north end of Miami Beach. According to the police report, the two met outside here in their neighborhood and exchanged Instagram contact information, and then their relationship moved forward from there.
The girl's parents became suspicious and checked her computer and then found evidence of messages she exchanged with Gonzalez. The police report says the two initially spoke about her modeling lingerie for Gonzalez. She asked him for drugs, and then she told police their sexual relationship started.
Wait. He thought, or she thought, that there was going to be some modeling going on. What did she ask him for?
Two initially spoke about her modeling lingerie for Gonzalez. She asked him for drugs, and then she told police their sexual relationship started.
She asked him for some dope? The 15-year-old asked for a little dope. Go ahead.
He's obviously not going to be getting out anytime soon.
In court, the prosecutor said Gonzalez is a fugitive from New York. The judge ordered he be held on no bond.
And tonight he is facing criminal charges out of two states, out of New York and also now out of Florida. Police say the suspect, Gonzalez, is 29 years old. They also say that a teenager involved in this case, 15 years old. Shelley?
29, 15, yeah. How the 15-year-old know about that dope, though? 15-year-old been doing dope. You say Tootsie is a recreational drug that contains a mixture of different psychoactive substances. Now, why did my thing just jump like that to give me a commercial about jackery? Contains a mixture of different psychoactive substances that, damn it jumped again. This is stupid. Different substances. Now, what was our psychoactive substances? Most commonly found in a pink dyed powder. Oh, is that pink cocaine? Oh, it's pink cocaine. Why they just didn't say pink cocaine? Do you got some of that Tootsie? And who are you selling Tootsie? Say that's that Diddy drug. That chick, listen, she want to go to a Diddy party. That's that Tootsie. Listen. All right, so he's wrong. We do not condone, for YouTube, we do not condone this type of behavior. We do not condone it. This is against the law. and it's wrong. But on the other hand, y'all know what I be thinking. You can be a parent. You can be a parent. We okay. You can have abortions or you can keep the child. Sure enough can. Sure enough can. You can make your own decision to be whatever type of gender that you want to. Sure enough can. I don't feel nothing. God damn it. Listen. But then people will say, well, he groomed her. He groomed her, and because he's older, she was easily manipulated. You think so? She supposedly asked him about that dope. You got some coke on your bitch? You did it. Player, do you got some Tussie? And if she owned Tussie, she's not like the other 15-year-olds. That baby having fun out here in the goddamn street on that little cocaine. I'm just saying. But $100 though. Listen, you need to do about 22 years. Paying the bill $100. She 15. You probably don't even need to be paying $37.50. It should be half. That bitch be like 17.75 or something. I can't do the math right now. You said 15 going on 25. You know, back in the day, 15-year-olds used to get married to y'all's granddaddies. I'm just saying. And your granddaddies was 37. Move right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Now I'm supposed to feel some type of way. But he was with a 15-year-old bitch on Tussie. I don't mean to, like, it slipped. But that baby on Tussie, I don't know. But Willie, you don't know what happened in her life. That a man probably got her on the drugs. Do y'all know how that's how we be out here talking? As if a woman cannot groom and or provoke and or introduce no dope to a man. We play too much. We trying to hunch. We'll damn near do every drug you want us to do. I'm just saying. So who do more grooming and manipulating? Who do more, men or women? Come on, man. Y'all out here with them tights on and shit. Y'all out here with your booties out. Do y'all even understand that we get turned on by our who is them people? Our Muslim sisters. Our real dress up Muslim sisters with the hijabs on and shit like that right there. And we can't see them but their face. It's sexy out here. Listen. The wind blow right and catch a curve on that shit. And they actually more sexier than y'all who's showing y'all bodies, just for the simple fact of we have to we have to use our childhood skills. Oh, we have to use our imagination. Remember when y'all had like an imagination? Now y'all down there ain't got no clothes. We don't even get a chance to use our imagination on y'all no more. That sucks. It used to be fun. It really used to be fun. Say what? Yeah. We only see faces and ankles and be like, boy, shout it bang. You know what I'm saying? Listen. If the wind blow properly, because why? We can only truly focus. We can truly focus on what that face do though. A lot of y'all got your booties out and your breasts out because that face ain't doing what you think that face. That face ain't facing. Y'all have half dead out here in the goddamn street. But you're living. Moving right along. I ain't gonna eat much. Hold you. Now who had done died? I'd be sick of y'all out here just dying through the week. Oh, yeah. I did this right here. Oh, like I was trying to speak about this right here. I did a standalone video for this channel here that I had released round about, I think like 2 o'clock or something like that, but I was supposed to release it yesterday. It was a story about a Miami police officer who had done shot a docu player. He was 22 while he was in his car, and his sister spoke out. His sister had done said, I'm gonna let the sister speak, but the sister had done said the way the officer was on the car, obviously the car touched the officer, because the officer said that he shot through the window because he got hit by the car. I'm finna let this beautiful sister say the little piece that she had done said, and then we're gonna go back to the beginning of this video. It's the same video. It's the same, not the one I showed y'all earlier, but this is an update of the one that I put out earlier. Gonna put that baby on up here real quick. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. They say hoes and the 304s pandering chicks, but never charge for. Oh, facts. So they be grooming men for us to pay for monkey. You wouldn't have no such thing of prostitution and sex workers if women weren't good groomers, manipulators. Out here with that meal. You trying to charge for that meal. That's what's up. But anyway, look at that beautiful sister right there. She shot her baby out because she got her reel. But listen, we're going to start it right here. In that video, I had to say, I cannot wait until they send out or put out the body cam. But they didn't put out the body cam. They just showed something else. But here we go.
Again, that he's moving with his car as he's moving, trying to get out of his way. So obviously, they came into contact.
Hold on. I'm gonna let her say that little piece one more time.
That he's moving with his car as he's moving, trying to get out of his way. So obviously, they came into contact.
Now, what we seeing right here, the police is on the car. The video that I did earlier, the police was not on the car. They never showed this because why? This is at another angle. We finna start this from the beginning. Here we go.
Also seeing new video tonight of the moment Miami police officer holding onto the hood of a car shoots the driver inside. He says he was forced to fire after being struck by that vehicle in downtown Miami. CBS News Miami's Maribel Rodriguez is in downtown Miami for us with more on this story. Maribel?
That's right, Elliot. That new cell phone video captures the moment of the encounter between the driver and the officer. Now, we did speak with City of Miami police. They said that prior to that video, there was an encounter, or there was a confrontation or encounter, between the officer and that driver. He was forced to fire. We also spoke with the sister of that driver who was sitting in the back seat, and she describes to us what happened.
New cell phone video posted on social media shows the moment a City of Miami police officer opens fire on a driver while holding onto the hood of the car. Seconds later, the driver stops, gets out of the car, and surrenders.
It was terrible. I didn't know where he got shot. He immediately got out the car.
Yeah, sister, what the hell is this, right? Y'all got to really do better. Now, I thought that this was like a wig, but then again, I thought that this was go ahead.
Shot.
Sherilyn Clark is a driver's sister. She told us she and her brother, 21-year-old Melanie Clark, were looking for parking near Bayfront Park Sunday night to attend a concert when the incident happened.
We were in the middle lane. He told everyone else to go with his hand signaling that we can go.
According to City of Miami police, that officer was directing traffic on Biscayne Boulevard and Northeast 2nd Street when he was struck.
We know that a vehicle made physical contact.
She said he was standing there directing traffic, and he said, come on, let's go.
With the officer.
Don't keep lying, baby.
As a result of that incident, shots were fired.
Clark's sister was in the back seat.
Police officer went in front of his car again, that he's moving with his car as he's moving, trying to get out of his way. So obviously, they came into contact.
Y'all hear that little bit lying? When I did the video, I knew she was lying. When I did the video, I knew she was lying.
He's moving, trying to get out of his way. So obviously, they came into contact.
She was saying because her brother was driving and the police officer was hovering over the car, but they was moving together like in unison. She didn't tell the officer was on the damn hood. You know what I'm saying? And he wouldn't stop.
Because he's hovering over my brother's car, touching his car. Then he pulls out his gun to shoot him.
The sounds of gunshots sending dozens of concert goers running for cover.
That fool jumped out of the car and went walking. I can't take y'all serious. Shout out to the T Lee for the $2 super chat. He say her wig has turned into locks. You got a point. It may be a lace front.
Concert goers running for cover. Another cell phone video shows Clark on the ground with his hands up, then in handcuffs.
He said that he felt like he was gonna die.
Clark was transported.
Yeah.
To Ryder Trauma Center in stable condition as the case is being investigated and his family in search of answers.
I feel like he was wrongfully shot multiple times.
You feel like he was wrongfully shot multiple times while the police is on the damn car and he would not stop the car? He say she acted. He say she's lying because she keep looking around. Hell yeah, she looking around to see who gonna punch her in the face. Stupid ass, just stupid.
And again, I do want to clarify, City of Miami police telling us that there was contact between the driver and the police officer. It was not a confrontation. Now, FDLE is investigating this case. They are looking into all police body cam video as well as other surveillance video in that area. Clark remains here at JMH in stable condition. We're live at JMH.
And there was no confrontation. There was no confrontation. The whole thing is, I want y'all to understand this right here. For the officer to be up on the car, she said the officer was directing traffic. And the officer was doing like this, directing traffic. I can guarantee y'all the officer had told him to stop for a second. Hold on. And he kept rolling. And the officer is in front of the car. And he leaned over on the damn car. Because he's driving the damn car. Luckily, he wasn't speeding. But regardless of how the officer got on the car, once the driver knew that the officer was on the car, what should you do as a damn driver? Hell, the gun is at the window. Remember, right here, and he's going to turn and stop way up here. Remember that.
That officer was directing traffic on Biscayne Boulevard and Northeast 2nd Street when he
That's a BMW, I think.
was struck.
We know that a vehicle made physical contact with the officer. As a result of that incident, shots were fired.
Clark's sister was in the back seat.
Police officer went in front of his car again, and he's moving with his car as he's moving, trying to get out of his way.
She got a good voice, though, and it be them good voice bitches who be lying, too.
So obviously, they came into contact.
You say obviously. This man is on the car.
Because he's hovering over my brother's car, touching his car. Then he pulls out his gun to shoot him.
The sounds of gunshots.
That fool jumped out and went to walking as if the officer who just shot don't know that it was him driving.
Touching his car. Then he pulls out his gun to shoot him.
The sounds of gunshots sending dozens.
Take y'all serious. While I was doing that doggone video, I said in the video, if y'all go and watch the video when the show is over, I can't wait till the body cam is released. Because she was talking, I knew she was lying. It's in broad day on a holiday, and you gonna tell me Miami Beach police officer just shooting somebody for no reason, and y'all is at like this little concert event thing where it's cameras everywhere? Shot. Don't talk to me no more. Don't talk to me no more. I can't take you serious, baby. I really, really can't. Move right along, move right along. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. If y'all just not coming on in, my goddamn fan. I'm looking for my. I found the plug. I was looking for my doggone fan plug. I'm over here burning up. What the hell going on? I'm talking. It happens sometimes. Oh Jesus. Oh, give me some air. Give me some air. Give me some air. Baby got the nose Skittle Valentine nose. Hell nah. You say it's probably old 328i. It's a little two-door little coupe. It's a little two-door little coupe out here in these streets. Now he done lost his little two-door little coupe. You had a police officer on your car and you done got shot for playing. Yeah. You should have got shot for playing. Just stupid. Speaking about Memorial Day, let's move it right along real quick. If y'all just not coming on in, we also streaming live on rumble.com, twitter.com, twitch.com. Thank y'all for being everywhere that you is at. I need support. Support is a verb out here in the street. Yes, it is. Can we get some more likes? I need support. What is we doing? Let me see how many likes I got because I really ain't been paying attention to the likes. Y'all already know how these folk be out here treating the player. I see 172. Whoo, y'all making me look bad in front of the company. I got 172 likes. We finna take a little break. We're finna take a break. I can't keep talking. I just really can't. Let me get this here together real quick. Bam. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. Oh, all right there. Yeah. That ain't gonna work. What I'm looking for? I'm looking for this. We'll be back in a second.
Transform your space into a cozy sanctuary with pleasant candles, where every scent tells a story. Whether you're unwinding after a long day or setting the mood for a relaxing evening, our hand-poured premium candles fill your home with luxurious aromas designed to uplift, soothe, and inspire. Breathe in our different scents in according with your smell taste, ranging from fresh mountain mist to beach linen, bringing the ocean breeze right to your home. And for long-lasting fragrance, try our luxurious perfume diffusers. Shop now at pleasantcandles.com and light up your senses today.
How y'all doing? Yeah, baby. That's what it is. You say you hear white people. Let me see what I got. I got 185. That ain't enough. Nah, it's 805. I can go ahead on probably end the show right now. No. I need more. I need more before I continue. I really, really do. Let me grab this right here. Grab that back there because I need to use this one with that one. Get that out the way. We do that there later. Oh, yeah, I still got to do her. Got to get her out the way. Let me get a refresh. I'm at a 185. What do I see now? I see a 189. That's what's up. We say Willie got the snow bunny selling his candles. Oh, I need all the help I can get. Say Willie went to flip some reels during the commercial. I wish I would. Boy, I made some reels this week. Damn, I'm trying to tell you something. Whew. Tasted great. Yes, it did. I should say so myself. I'm proud of me. I really, really am. If you're new around here, y'all subscribe. Tell somebody about the player. Don't be afraid, like we always say. Can I grab that? Do that. That's too much. What do I have here? I can do another refresh. Let's see where I'm at with the likes. 195 with the likes. We have 199 people in the building. 199 in the building. 195 likes. I need to be over 200. I need to be over 200 because I do believe that I deserve to be over 200. Should I say it like that? Yeah, I deserve to be over 200. All that doggone work that I be doing, I used to get 500 like it's nothing. What am I looking at? Oh, so we're going to crawl before we walk. We at 196. We'll see what happens. We're at 196. It's taking just a little bit longer than expected. 196 mark. It's up to y'all whether we keep going or not. It's up to you good people. Say slow counting YouTube. And you know it's crazy, like I'm not getting the shares either. I don't know why y'all refuse to share. Just share what you're watching. It's simple. Give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all have made over 200. Appreciate that right there. It's crazy because when I have to pause like this right here, when I got to wait, for the free shit, it takes the spirit down. It knocks the spirit down. It's hard to get the spirit back up because now and then I just don't want to do shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I really just want to go and do something that's going to make me feel good. It's already depressing. I got to fight for 200 thumbs up. Like, that's some depressing shit. Y'all have no idea. Y'all have no idea. I got to fight for the 200. Shadow banned. The number 3 channel is gone. The number 7 channel, y'all not watching. The agree and accept channel, y'all not watching. Let's just keep it 100. More people is going over and signing up for the website, which I do appreciate that right there. But what's the point? What's really the point? You say your screen says only 16 likes? Damn, that's deep. Shout out to Amazing Photos for the $10 cash shop. Say keep going, Will. I appreciate that right there. Well, let me go and do this. I don't think we're gonna make it another hour, but I gotta get this little main thing on out the way. Shout out to C Note for the 499 super chat. He say, "Will I pay her baby $37.50 for about 2 years? I think she catching feelings." Say, "Am I tripping?" Of course she gonna catch them feelings, and damn it, she gonna try to be with you now, because you have been a regular out here in these streets. That's what's called a regular. And you do it good. When you out here doing it good, yeah, they be wanting relations. Y'all, we got to talk about Memorial Days. Like, we talk about Memorial Days pretty much every year, because Memorial Day happens every year. And every single year since I have been doing what I've been doing, there has been mass shootings, especially dealing with darker hue people out here. We're going to Fairmont Park, and this is in Philadelphia, isn't it? Fairmont Park is in Philadelphia. So what we got, 11 shot. 11 shot, 2 dead. 11 shot, 2 dead. We got families who was mourning, people who was, hurt, people who was screaming and all that, running for dear life, as we do out here. You know what I have not saw yet? And I think I say this every single year. For Memorial Day, not now other community have mass shootings. Now, if y'all have saw a mass shooting in other communities on Memorial Day, please send them to me, because I don't just want to be out here talking. You say a mother is numb after her daughter is killed in Memorial Day mass shooting. Here we go.
The Fairmont Park mass shooting. 21-year-old Mikhail Bowers and 23-year-old Amaya Devlin were killed when gunfire erupted late Monday night. 9 other people were also hurt. Police say 3 different guns were used, and tonight they are still looking for those responsible. Police tell us this chilling audio from social media is now being used as part of the investigation. Police also say one of the guns used appeared to have been modified with a switch, effectively turning it into an automatic weapon. Commissioner Kevin Bethel calling it the sound of war.
Families are heartbroken and grieving tonight. Our Cheyenne Corinne spoke with Amaya's mother. Cheyenne, just a devastating turn of events.
And also just senseless, Sheba. Amaya's mother says that she will never forget the moment that she received that phone call last night that her 23-year-old daughter was killed. She just could not understand how a gathering for a holiday led to her baby being shot. Tonight,
we say we cannot understand how our loved ones have been shot when we is at a gathering with darker hue folk. We is really blind to the culture there.
Philly police say they are looking for 3 suspects, and she says she hopes they find them fast.
No.
This is the daughter.
I'm destroyed. I'm lost for words. That's my baby.
Tonight, Ryan Brunson is boarding a flight from Atlanta and rushing home to Philadelphia.
That mama and daughter right there. That's what's up.
Yeah. After hearing her daughter, Amaya Devlin, was killed in a mass shooting last night at Fairmont Park.
It's just hard. It's rough. I just want this to stop. This was a lot. This is a different kind of pain.
Amaya just celebrated her birthday on April 30th, and her mom says she was the type of person who would give the shirt off her back for any.
Now, I don't know if this her daddy or this her brother or something, but it could be her daddy. That could be her dad. I'm looking at the noses, though. Well, that ain't her mama nose. Well, that may be her daddy nose. If that is her daddy, he got a little gray in his hair, too. So that may be her daddy.
Anyone.
23 years old. I'm supposed to be planning so much for her. And I'm planning a funeral.
This chilling video, along with the many others being widely shared on social media, will be part of the investigation into last night's shooting. Philadelphia police say it happened around 10:30 last night at a Memorial Day gathering on Lemon Hill Drive. 2 people were killed and 9 others injured, including 6 teenagers who are all now in stable condition.
I thought it was fireworks until I seen everybody running. So I ran. I was seeing people bleeding out and stuff, like on the way out of here. Like, it was just sickening. I don't know why they did something like that.
Investigators believe there were 3 shooters and more than 21 shell casings were recovered. One of those guns suspected to have been modified with a switch to allow for more rapid gunfire.
This was war time ammunition that was just opened.
A 19-year-old woman returned to Fairmont Park this evening to retrieve her scooter. She says she lost it running from gunfire. She asked for her face to not be shown out of fear.
She lost her scooter. Whoa, wait. A scooter? At a party?
Ammunition that was just opened.
A 19-year-old woman returned to Fairmont Park this evening to retrieve her scooter. She says she lost it running from gunfire.
What's a 19-year-old doing with a scooter at a get-together where they got teleport?
She asked for her face to not be shown out of fear, but says she was friends with the other victim who died, 21-year-old Michael Bowers.
My emotions been crazy. Like, I lost my friend last night. I'm just real shooken up and anxious.
I hope they do find a person, and I would like to know why. What made them go into a crowd of hundreds of people and just let off? Like,
this is what they do.
They were raised by animals or something. I don't know.
Ooh, say it again, mama. Say it again. I like them big earrings, too. That's so 90s. Go ahead.
They were raised by animals or something.
Ooh, you call them darker hue people animals.
Let off. Like, they were raised by animals or something. I don't know. I don't understand it. I don't think I'll ever understand it.
And I hope that if you've been voting Democrat, that you don't vote Democrat anymore. I'm just saying. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. They say so they in fear of getting justice too. Oh, facts. That's why they don't be want. People don't be wanting their face shown. Don't be wanting their face shown, but their loved ones just been killed. I guess I just be stupid out here and just show my goddamn face. I can't believe that and shot my little papa. You know what I'm saying? Just stupid.
Just horrible. Now, Philadelphia police say they were called to the park around 8 p.m. last night, and they said they did speak with adults who agreed to clear the area at that time, but they say that while people were dispersing, that's when the crowd got mixed with juveniles, and that's when the shooting reportedly happened. Now, this time, no arrests have been made, but police are hoping that witnesses come forward. As always, if you do...
So they're saying that the gathering that they had didn't have the teenagers and stuff, and then when things went to breaking out and stuff, the teens got included into like the little concert, little gathering, little party, little fish fry there. You know what I'm saying? And then that's what they...
you have an anonymous tip, you can submit it. I'm live at police headquarters. I'm Cheyenne Karen, Fox 29 News.
They mammy raising them. I don't know why we I don't know why we believe that it'd be anything else. I just do not
The big
understand.
story on Action News tonight is the urgent search underway.
I pushed the
It's
button.
Spectrum.
Spectrum and all that fly shit. They're trying to mess me up. I'm trying to have a show going on, but here we go.
Tonight is the urgent search underway. Philadelphia police working to find what they believe are the 3 gunmen behind last night's deadly mass shooting in Fairmount Park.
Is it me or are y'all sick of them playing that video and telling us how it was a horrific video or like, oh my God, the video is horrible?
In Fairmount Park.
Is a chilling video.
That utterly horrific recording, now part of the...
Horrific recording. We saw nothing. What are you talking about? Because a woman screamed? She could have been a movie.
Deadly mass shooting in Fairmount Park.
Yeah, a baby screaming is normal. Come on, now that's not chilling at all.
That utterly horrific recording, now part of the police investigation into the chaos that played out just after 10:30 last night as hundreds gathered on Lemon Hill Drive. When the shooting finally stopped, 2 victims were dead, 9 others wounded, all ranging in age from 15 to 28. Today, the police commissioner vowed to deploy even more officers as the summer season gets underway. And an outraged mayor said the city will not be held hostage. We've got.
Why do they keep showing this house though? I'm thinking that this is like a little plantation house or something like that, or are they shooting movies at this house?
Summer season gets underway, and an outraged mayor.
Is this like the last standing plantation home in Philadelphia or something, to where they had a party at?
The city will not be held hostage. We've got team coverage tonight. Walter Perez standing by with reaction from the family of one of those who died. We begin here with Action News reporter Annie McCormick live at police headquarters. Annie, you've got the latest on this now sprawling investigation.
Yeah, Brian, at this hour, Philadelphia police have not identified any suspects. We do know that they are looking for at least 3 shooters. They did recover 21 shell casings from the scene that appeared to be from 3 different weapons.
This video is being used in the investigation and shows the mayhem as reports of people shot started flooding in around 10:30 last night near.
And that was like a better video because we actually saw people inside of the video, like the other one.
It appeared to be from 3 different weapons.
This video is being used in the investigation and shows the mayhem as reports of people shot started flooding in around 10:30 last night near the Lemon Hill mansion.
10:30 last night, we got 15-year-olds outside, huh? Partying, well, on Memorial Day, they outside at the park.
It's a popular area just a short walk from Kelly Drive and Boathouse Row in Fairmont Park. 11 people were shot, including 2 who were killed, now identified as 23-year-old Amaya Devlin and 21-year-old Mikhail Bowers. 3 of the shooting victims are teenagers, ages 15, 16, and 17.
This is a heinous act of violence.
Investigators believe that rapid gunfire came from a semi-automatic weapon equipped with a switch, a small device that transforms a semi-automatic weapon into a fully automatic handgun.
This was war-time ammunition.
Philadelphia police had a presence in the park for a majority of the day and evening, with officers at the time of the shooting nearby about 75 to 100 feet away, helping to clear out park goers.
They hear the gunshots, and as a result, they responded and they started taking those who've been shot to the hospital. We've seen time and time again where individuals do not heed the fact that the police are there and still will engage in this behavior.
Bethel also addressed the department's response moving forward with big events like the Roots Picnic this weekend.
Starting this weekend, we will develop a deployment plan that puts us into the park, not to be going after permits and that type of activity, but more importantly, to keep up with the intelligence.
So y'all not finna shelter us in, y'all not finna isolate us or jail us in the community. We finna put more officers on the ground, but it's not to check permits at a concert, at the Roots concert this weekend, but we're not trying to check permits and stuff like that right there. So y'all is going to like allow people to break the law because permits is needed for a lot of events, right? Like if y'all selling food and all that fly stuff right there, you need a permit if I'm not mistaken. If like you got speakers and stuff like that right there. Well, I do know that that's how they do it down in they kind of like you need permits to do certain things. But it just want to let the public know, no. Now we still finna have the little concert, little event, the little gathering thing, but we finna put more officers out there. But we not stunning y'all with the permits. That goes to show that he knows that the civilians in the community, the community people, don't follow the law, and they just gonna be setting up selling some shit without permits.
Bethel also addressed the department's response moving forward with big events like the Roots Picnic this weekend.
Starting this weekend, we will develop a deployment plan that puts us into the park, not to be going after permits and that type of activity.
Not going after permits. This means that they have had other events to where they had to go after permits. Permits is only like $100, $150 or some shit like that right there. And you good people would not even go down and get a damn permit to where you can sell whatever you're trying to sell and make it some paper. You play too much.
But more importantly, to keep up with the intelligence.
And Brian, at this hour, Philadelphia police not releasing what they think the motive could be. They are asking for anybody who has any video to send it to them. For now, reporting live outside of Philadelphia Police Headquarters, Annie McCormick, Channel 6, Action News. Brian.
And the video we did see is just awful. Annie, thank you. As Annie just mentioned, a 23-year-old woman and a 21-year-old man were killed in that hail of bullets. Their loved ones now coming to terms with this tragedy.
He has such a professional voice. Listen, he sounds like that he's supposed to be on the news, you know.
Action News' Walter Perez live in Fairmont Park tonight. Walter, you spoke to that young man's grandmother today.
That's right, Brian. As you'd imagine, she and the rest of her family are simply shattered tonight. The family describing Mikhail Bowers as a fun-loving young man with a big heart.
I'm still numb.
That is how Wanda Bowers describes how she has felt since learning that her beloved grandson, Mikhail Bowers, was killed. The 21-year-old was among hundreds of others celebrating the long holiday weekend in Fairmont Park last night. Bowers, along with 23-year-old Amaya Devlin, was killed. Mrs. Bowers says she will remember her grandson as a young man with a good heart and a wonderful sense of humor.
He always gave me the utmost respect. You know, sometimes we say crazy things, or I'll say something crazy to him and he don't believe I'll say it, or try to do one of them crazy TikTok dance and he don't believe that, you know. He was a good boy.
9 people were also wounded under that hail of gunfire, those victims ranging between 15 and 28 years of age. Tonight, the motive remains unclear, but investigators believe at least 3 gunmen opened fire. Police Commissioner Kevin Bethel says a plan is now being developed to put a stop to potential incidents like this one before they get out of control.
My problem is, so you mean to tell me that the community didn't know that we need a big police presence on Memorial Day at the park, when y'all know that they have gatherings every year at the park?
Mrs. Bowers says that's no consolation to her as she grieves her unspeakable loss.
He was a happy-go-lucky child, got into little mischievous stuff, and other than that, he was perfect.
I just don't like, especially when the young men be getting killed, that these mothers and grandmothers talk about them like they're children. He was a lovable child. He was a grown-ass man. I know a lot of y'all may be thinking, but when he's 21, he's still a child. Boy, y'all got to stop that little dumb shit right there, because your ass will be charged as a child. You will be charged as an adult. Huh? You would be charged as an adult. The law don't treat you like a child when they're charging your ass, and I do it. I don't care what your people say, but yeah, man, I'm 37 years old or something like that right there. He was just a child. He was just a baby. I hate when y'all be doing that when it comes down to these to these young women when they be 21, 22, 23, 25. Oh, she was just a baby. Hi. We got to stop. Listen, we be messing up words. We got to stop doing that to one another. My ass is you is an adult. You can go kill some. You can be parenting and all that good stuff right there. You can have loans. You can have debt. You can do all the stuff that adults do, and you will be charged as an adult. Just saying something. But damn it, I would definitely say. Oh yeah. What is the wartime?
Transforms a semi-automatic weapon into a fully automatic handgun.
This was war-time ammunition.
And I'm pretty sure that this will not be the last time that we hear that terminology right there. Wartime ammunition. What is wartime ammunition? Let me talk to my little AI la la. What does wartime ammunition mean? Explosive objects as bombs used in war. That's the first definition. Material that may be used in attacking or defending a position. So she used military terminology or war terminology for something that was not like a war event. It was 21 shells. It was 21 shells that they found. That ain't wartime. What the hell she talking about? I guess I'm just so shell-shocked and I'm so used to this shit. What are we talking about? 21? That's nothing. Remember, they did tell us that the guns had a switch. Isn't that what it said? The guns had a switch, so 21 can be that, and that's it. That 15, quick. You know what I'm saying? You say, yeah, a little 21 gun salute. That's nothing. Shout out to Linwood for the $5 cash out. You say for the chat wilding tonight. I appreciate that right there. And thank y'all for being around here. Listen, we need some more thumbs up. We need some more thumbs up. Yeah. She made it seem like they had explosives and shit. They got a little dynamite going on out here in these streets. Explosive objects as bombs used in war, material that may be used in attacking or defending a position. It doesn't fall under the definition. Just don't. But she said it as if, like, listen, the majority of people had no idea what she meant by that right there. The only thing that the majority of people summed that up to was like a lot of shots was fired, and and they possibly had like a AK and the AR, but no, they didn't add handguns with switches. See, in this instance, you can't go after ARs and AKs. You can't go after the long rifle. No, they handguns. They collected 21. This is war time. So solid. She kept out her community.
Automatic weapon into a fully automatic handgun.
This was war time ammunition.
Philadelphia.
That just sound cute, but I don't know what that means. She look strong too. She look real strong though.
Time ammunition.
She put emphasis on time and ammunition. And guess what's gonna happen? The next time, guess what's gonna happen? Somebody else gonna get shot. Shout out to C-Note for the 499 super chat. He say, Willie, I've been to Iraq. He say that's more than 21 shots. That was more than 21 shots. Well, I'm just going off what they said that they picked up. I'm just going off what they said that they had them picked up. It's them they did something like that right there. Shout out to We Count Money over here for the $5 cash out. You say, I'ma be broke on payday, which is STD Friday. That's why you got to run into whoever looking at you and they like you. Like who like you. Go ahead on and pass that thing. Pass that thing. It shouldn't cost you nothing. It shouldn't cost you nothing on STD Friday. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. Sure enough. And the sad part is, y'all, people don't care. They be talking and we're gonna change things and we're gonna patrol more and shit don't mean nothing. I mean, it don't mean nothing. I wanted to see her do the whole like interview or something. I want to watch her speak. Wait, we got a family who the teen killed in 2024 have a message for parents. See, damn it, I told y'all that this has happened.
Together
every year. This happens every year. This title say, hold on, watch it. Another damn commercial. I don't want to see no commercial. Hold on. Wait a minute. Right there. This video here say, family of the teen killed at Fairmont Park in 2024 has a message for parents after the Memorial Day shooting. I can guarantee you that when we watch this, the parent or the family gonna say the same thing that's always been said. We gotta stop the killing. Where's they getting the guns from? We got to put the guns away. We need better gun laws. We need more police officers in the community. It like I know it like the back of my hand, but here we go.
But we're not going to be held hostage in our city. We have amazing events coming up in here. Philadelphia will be on the world stage. We know how to take care of ourselves. We're leading the nation right now.
And y'all just had a mass shooting. They will not be held hostage. See, they're trying to get the tourist money in and like the concert money and things to come to the community to bring in revenue to the community. Go ahead.
And our significant reduction in crime and homicides. We're not going back to those old stats.
Well, strong words there from Philadelphia's mayor today after a Memorial Day celebration in Fairmont Park turns deadly.
You say, now what qualifies as a mass shooting? A mass shooting where I think it's 3 or more being shot. 3 or more being shot at one event.
2 people were killed, 9 others are hospitalized and were hospitalized.
11 people were shot. That's a mass shooting.
After gunfire erupted on the 800 block of Lemon Hill Drive last night. Police now believe 3 shooters are responsible. At least 1 person was taken to the hospital after being hit by a car. Police also say a switch was on at least one of the guns that was.
How about that?
Honey.
Hold on.
Gives you the message they're sharing with parents.
What we got?
Honey.
Lisa.
In the crown.
There's not an hour that goes by that I see a Stanley's parents, Regina Jones and herself Stanley, don't think about their beloved daughter, who they called Cece.
I pray for her a lot.
My main focus is just to get justice for her.
Days after the 17-year-old graduated, police say she was an innocent bystander gunned down during a party in Fairmont Park last June. A man was charged in her death last November. When her parents heard about Monday night's shooting,
it's just kind of like me reliving the moment all over again.
Wow, still.
Don't him and her resemble the other mother who we showed earlier?
One-on-one. You know what I'm saying? Like, other people was hurt now.
On Tuesday, city leaders referenced last year's tragedy.
And unfortunately, we were here last year, as the mayor knew, out in the park around June 14th, when unfortunately we had a shooting out in the park.
As police step up park patrols, Regina Jones is trying to turn grief into action. She's now studying criminal justice and encourages parents to keep a close eye on their children.
Check their rooms, check their stuff. Be a part of their friends. Know who their friends are.
Mayor Sherelle Parker echoed that message.
Parents, caregivers, we know this is not an easy job. We have to know where our young people are.
Meanwhile, Jones and Stanley say they'll keep Cece in their hearts as they fight for justice and change.
Why would she say it's not an easy job? To parent? I don't think that well, listen. Now that I'm up, I don't think that parenting is hard. I really don't. As far as you set standards. But how do we know that it was teens who did the shooting and not adults? How do they know that?
Close eye on their children.
Check their rooms, check their stuff. Be a part of their friends. Know who their friends are.
Mayor Sherelle Parker echoed that message.
Parents, caregivers.
And it looked like she hurt. Because listen, she's not talking about no damn daddies. She's not talking about daddies. She had to close her eyes knowing who she want to talk to. She want to say mamas. Children is being raised by mothers at a high number in the dark hue community. Single mamas. Not all, but we know the numbers out here is very, very high. That's what she wanted to say. But she couldn't, because these are the people who vote for her.
Parents,
it hurt her hard.
Caregivers.
The caregivers is grandma now. Caregivers is fostering and grandmother them. That's the caregivers. The parents, she know good as hell well. The parents ain't raising these children. The majority is single.
Caregivers, we know this is not an easy job. We have to know where our young people are.
See, she was talking to women. If she was talking to men, she wouldn't have said, I know that this is not an easy job, because you don't talk to men like that. Hell, you don't have to talk to men like that. I know it's not an easy job. So now you're going to give them just a little sympathy or something like that right there. No, the shit easy. You need to be a dictator in your damn household. This is the problem. Y'all be your kids' friends. Y'all kids be out there at Fairmont Park 11, 12 o'clock at night, having a good time with the adults. This what y'all allow. Yeah, we got to do better in the community, though. Yeah, we do. Moving right along. I ain't gonna even much hold you. I'm just throwing something out here. Let's go on out here to Charlotte. We got a city council woman who they said done got indicted. Baby out here done got indicted on federal charges. Let me make sure I grab this right here. Oh yeah, all right, bam. A Charlotte city councilwoman is indicted on federal charges, messing around. I think it's with the PPP loans. That C-19 money. Here we go.
Woman Tijuana Brown and her daughters have.
Nah, they gonna hit me. Y'all dead wrong. Tijuana Brown, you say, and her daughters. So not just the council or the city councilwoman.
Woman Tijuana Brown.
Back it up.
At noon, Charlotte City Councilwoman Tijuana Brown and her daughters have been indicted on federal charges, according to the U.S. Attorney's Office. They are accused of defrauding the Small Business Administration and Paycheck Protection Program by submitting at least 15 applications for funds totaling just over $124,000 between April 2020 and September 2021. Federal officials say Brown and her daughters then spent the money on personal expenses, including a lavish birthday party.
Y'all got PPP loan money, or y'all got these people money and y'all had a birthday party? Y'all grown-ass women had a birthday.
Then spent the money on personal expenses, including a lavish birthday party. Our Mary Calkins is live outside the Government Center. Mary, Councilwoman Brown held a news conference in the last few hours. What can you tell us about that?
So y'all ain't pay off no debt. Y'all ain't none of that. Y'all ain't pay back who you owe or nothing. Y'all just a birthday party.
Naya, Councilwoman Brown says she is only responsible for obtaining one loan totaling $20,833, which she claims to have paid off in full as soon as she was made aware of the investigation. Now,
so there was an investigation, so you went on ahead on and paid the little $20,000 that you say that you had to use. So they had to start an investigation for you to pay them that their money back. Go ahead.
During that news conference earlier this morning, Brown was asked if the remaining money was her daughter's responsibility, and she said she will not speak on anyone else's behalf.
Ooh, do y'all know when self-preservation set in? A mama is not going to take the rap for her daughters. She refused that shit. Listen. A mother is not going to throw herself on the sword for her children. No.
Now, Brown, who represents District 3 on Charlotte City Council since 2023, says a third party filled out the loan application on her behalf. She confirmed the money was for her business, TC Collections, a women's clothing company that mainly focuses on swimwear. WBTV could not find any Facebook or Instagram post about any new sales or merchandise since February 2021. We also could not find any state or local records registering the business as a company in the state of North Carolina. According to the U.S. Attorney's Office press release, Brown used money for a number of expenses not related to a business, including spending $15,000 on her birthday party.
See, this is what happens when you ain't got no man. Listen. Dude. Okay. I don't know the lady. But do she got a man? Like, is she like in the long term, or is she married or something like that right there? I don't think she got a man. And women needs attention, dog. She spent $15,000. And typically when you spend that type of money, when women spend a lot of money on events that has to do with them, they are doing it to throw it up in other women's faces and to get this thing called attention. Attention is a real drug out here, and that's something that females need. They yearn for the attention of others. Yeah. It's just how it goes. Now, why this thing ain't playing? You don't want to play for me? I'm pushing the button and it don't want to do nothing. Let me refresh then. It's going to refresh for me?
At noon, Charlotte City Council.
Come on back up here.
Forms. The nonprofit status was reinstated by the IRS in 2023. Now, when asked in today's news conference if she spent the funds on a birthday party, Brown did not answer the question and responded saying, quote, "I paid it back." She would also not
I paid it back, though. Regardless of what I spent it on, I paid it back. Do she have a point though? Okay, if y'all find out that I done spent 15 of the 20,000 that I had done said that I'm only liable for, but I paid back the 20,000. Did it matter where I spent the money at?
Comment on whether the money was spent on payroll. Brown says this is a political attack against her as she plans to run for re-election.
So if it's about justice and I paid it back, why are we here?
If it's about justice and I paid it back while we're here. They say that you didn't pay it back until the investigation started. A little funky ass, little $20,000. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like you out here eating. It looked like you got the bag, baby. You know what I'm saying? What the hell you needed them little ragged ass little $20,000 for?
Why are we here? I paid it back.
Ain't gonna smile to the people. Bitch, did you spend it on a birthday party? That's what was asked of you.
So if it's about justice and I paid it back, why are we here? Why are we here?
Because undoubtedly you did something that had for us to do an investigation, baby.
I paid it back. On my own.
Oh.
No one had to tell me to do that. I paid it back.
No one said anything to you? So the investigation didn't say, pay that shit back, baby, before they complete the investigation? No. Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 super chat. He say, sound like a busted shoplifter. Bam.
The application was submitted by a third party. So what I accept responsibility for is maybe not scrutinize the application the way that I should have.
And this is going to be a trial, so we're not going to
get
too much into
it's definitely going to be a trial.
And she kept running her mouth. The man in the back is saying it's going to be a trial, so we don't really want to go too deep into it. And guess she kept doing. Running her mouth.
I should have.
And this is going to be a trial, so we're not going to
get
too much into
it's definitely going to be a trial.
They had to just cut it off. They had to cut it off because she kept talking.
Brown's attorney says her initial court appearance is tomorrow. Brown says she plans to plead not guilty. Reporting live in Charlotte, Mary Calkins.
That's what's up. Now I wonder, you say that baby got that Tiffany syndrome out here. You talking about Tip out of Chicago. Bam. I got to see now they voted her in and she going for re-election. Got to be more careful. Tahaji Brown, is that her name? No, Tijuana Brown. I'm trying to copy and paste that baby name real quick up here. I'm trying to pull up her Wikipedia real quick. Baby, because you're supposed to be out here in the relations. That's what you're supposed to be, but I guess not. The city of Charlotte. Is this Charlotte, North Carolina or something? Let's see. No. Oh wait, hold on. All right. Let me go and grab it like this right here. See what else. See if we can see what we can see. Put that down up there. The city of Charlotte, Tijuana Brown, District 3 representative. In 2020. From 2023 to now, she's in office. She says she's a proud Charlotte, North Carolina native and has spent her entire life in District 3. This is, like I've been trying to tell, especially y'all dog hue folk, that y'all typically don't leave y'all 10-mile radius, shit like that right there. She been in District 3 all her damn life. We got to do better, y'all. We got to see other places to understand that everywhere is not like where we at. She was born in the Southside Homes housing projects. Yeah. Now known as in Livian, where she resides with her hard-working single mother, Artie Brown, and her younger sister, Shante, until she graduated from Myers Parks High School. Tijuana is the mother of 2 adult daughters, with Antoinette living in Atlanta, and Tajima. Why Why they got all these names? Why these names be like that right here? Residing in Charlotte, North Carolina. She also welcomed her first grandson, Byron B. Sandler Jr. in the world of 2022. Her education, we got that right there. Personal experience, we don't care nothing about that right there. Worked at the 500 companies, the Fortune 500, the civil engagement. She was born and raised in District 3 and strives to make her community a better place after her experience serving a federal sentence. After her experience serving a federal sentence, she was in prison. She founded a non-for-profit organization called Beauty After the Bars. You is lying to me. Which aims to prevent the incarceration of women and girls. She is a proud mother and a board member of the National Council for Incarcerated and Formerly Incarcerated Women and Girls. She developed a mentoring program for school-aged children. Believe academic success belongs to you. Brown is also a North Carolina certified peer support specialist and community health care worker. Oh, she a criminal. Wait, hold on. She did fair time? Wow, talk about when you don't know about somebody. You said, Willie, notice that was the first time you mentioned a man in her life is her grandson. That's a fact. That's the only male came up when they said Byron. In District 3, the whole District 3, that's the only man. I didn't know. Now, hold on. They say that she's certified in what? Oh, a national, hold on. Which aims to prevent the incarceration of women and girls. This is about women and girls, so it has nothing to do with boys and men. Nothing to do with boys and men, but she do have a grandson now. So she won't focus on males, which is I kind of understand, but there's so many things for women to where again, she developed a mentoring program for school-aged children, which would be girls, not even the boys. Brown is also a North Carolina certified peer support specialist. How can I become a peer support specialist? How can I become a peer support specialist? Oh, no. Hold on. How can I become a certified peer support specialist? Here they want me to do. To become a certified peer support specialist, individuals typically need to meet the eligibilities requirement, complete a training program, and pass a certification exam, which may vary by states. Common requirements include a high school diploma and or equivalent, lived experience with mental health conditions or substance use, demonstrated recovery, and specific hours of direct support experience. Did y'all hear what the requirements are? Let me say the requirements include high school, GED or diploma, lived experience in with mental health conditions or substance use, demonstrated recovery, and specific hours of direct support experience. That's what's up. I don't know if I could be that. You know what I'm saying? Say key achievements. We don't care nothing about that right there. She got the leadership. What is this right here? Brown has also completed the JLUSA NYC National Leadership Training, Susan Burton's A New Way of Life Safe Housing Network to provide a safe home for women returning home from incarceration, National Council Leadership Fellow. I don't know. They got too many of these damn title names that really don't be meaning shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But this includes bills to end the sentencing disparities which lead to mass incarceration of non-violent women for low-level drug offenses. Do y'all understand? This includes bills to end the sentencing disparities. Is they making the argument that women is spending more time in jail than men for non-violent, low-level drug offenses? Advocated for equal treatment for incarcerated women and LGBTQ returning citizens and fought for passage of the Prison Rape Elimination Act. That's what's up. So I hope that there are some things that sought up for men by men. There needs to be a whole bunch of things sought up for men by men, because we cannot get mad at the females when they have a organization for the girls and the women. I know. You know. But, which is still strange that women will not, or women do not, or I haven't heard of women having foundations to help boys and men when they raise boys to get into or make it to manhood. Strange, but it is what it is. And I think that's it right there. But that baby done been to prison. Keep doing what you're doing, sister. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much of you. Got to be more careful because of what's gonna happen. Let me explain to you, good people, what is gonna happen. They gonna vote it back in. It's nothing. Don't vote that baby back in. They don't care about it. It's stealing no PPP money and using that shit for a little birthday party because darker you sisters like birthday parties. Women like birthday parties for one another. You know what I'm saying? She'll probably out here drinking that Taylor Port. You know what I'm saying? She on that Taylor Port and some Cisco. Something like that. This is just crazy. I be trying to get certified in so much shit, y'all. If I could do shit online, you know what I'm saying? I'm with it. A mental health specialist certification. Ooh, a mental health specialist certification gets certified in just 14 days. You is lying to me. Peer support certification. Oh, and all of these are sponsors. It's sponsored things. The Florida Certification Board, certified recovery peer specialist, is a 40-hour training. It's a 40-hour peer specialist training. That's what's up. Credential. Oh, what shit? I should have put it up here. That's what's up. Hold on. What was I just looking at? Certification recovery peer specialist in Florida. Wait, hold on. God, be more careful. Certified recovery peer specialist in Florida. That's what I was looking for right there, and it popped up first, so I can just put it up on the screen for you real quick. Yeah. So this is how y'all can become a little, you know what I'm saying? You can get a little something up under your belt. You ain't got to use it. You know what I'm saying? You can just be certified or something. I'm saying though, credential requirements at a minimum, the CRPS applicants must hold a high school diploma, complete a 40-hour of peer specialist training, have 500 hours of supervised work experience. Oh, hell no. Submit 3 letters of recommendation. I can do that with AI. Pass the 100-item multiple choice examination. Oh, I can pass that right there. That shit ain't nothing because I understand life. The standard application, a provisional application. That's what's up. I need to look up like to be a mental health specialist, something like that right there. Oh, wait. Behavioral health. I like behavioral health stuff like that. Select a credential for requirements and application procedures. Behavioral health, which I am certified in behavioral health, is just certain type of behavioral health that I'm certified in. A CAC, a certified addiction counselor. I'm not addicted, but behavioral case manager, behavioral health technician. I was certified in that a while back. Yada, mental health professional, recovery support specialist. Got that right there. Okay, tobacco treatment, special gambling addiction. Shit, I ain't never like really been addicted to nothing, except for them hoes out here in the street. You know what I'm saying? We go through a little something in our life. Coverage specialist. Damn it, I should find me a domestic love. Become a domestic love certified, or a certified domestic love specialist. I should look up that right there. Hold on, Swallow. Child welfare. Is that like child support? Hold on. How do you get certified in domestic violence? It's still like domestic violence training, online completion training, yada yada yada. Free online courses to become a domestic violence victim. What? A victim what? A victim advocate. I'm already that. Domestic violence center certification. I might finna go ahead. Man, don't make me go ahead on to get certified out here on y'all. Certified domestic violence program. Find a local domestic violence center. All right. A certification center. A DCF. DCF privilege. That like dealing with maturing and shit like that right there. Okay, domestic violence center certification standards. Domestic violence monitoring tools. They got the hotline, the adult residential checklist, file checklist, child outreach, credit card renewal policy, all that fly stuff. Shelter observation checklist. I just be wanting to get certified in something. You say, what the hell is Willie talking about? I just be wanting to be certified in stuff. I like little certifications. I ain't gonna use none of it. I just like to say, hey, you know I'm certified in that, right? I just be sounding good. Want to be a little school counselor? You say, Willie does not even pay attention to our chat room. Not when I'm reading some other stuff. I'm trying to get it together. Now, why is my thingamajig not even working? Oh, I couldn't screen. Listen, man, y'all give yourself a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the 999 news around here in these streets, man. I hope that y'all was entertained. I be trying to do the best that I can with what I got, with the little bit that I got out here. We're still trying to climb, even though we are still being pulled down out here. I really don't understand why we're being pulled down. I guess they just don't like a player out here. Y'all, please remember go around to the Willie Williams Show 7 channel. Please go around here to the Agree and Accept channel. Subscribe, like, share. Let's see if we can get these numbers up. Shout out to all the people who say that they like what a player do, and they watch me all the time and watch me for years and all that. Can you please hit the like button? Can you please share with your compadres and all that fly shit right there? Put it to your social media pages and stuff, and just hit share. Recovering domestic violence counselor, Miss Beating bitch. Yeah, I need to be in rehab. He said, who is hiring Willie for all these big position standards? Something's not right. It ain't right. It ain't right, but I need to be hired by everybody. Everywhere. I am certified in a whole bunch of stuff that I don't like to tell people about. I just like for people to think that sometimes it's best to be thought uncertified, or it's best to be thought dumb sometimes, or stupid or ignorant. I get a kick out of it a lot of times. But anyway, listen, players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show says just the finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. I really do appreciate y'all for rocking with a player. Remember, y'all subscribe. And please go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Subscribe to the website. You say, Willie, Twitch card is not a certificate. It really ain't, though. But you right, though. Shout out to Anna for the $9.99 super chat. Say, hola, Willie. Thank you. You is welcome. I appreciate you for being around here. I really do, man. I hope that y'all was entertained. Y'all finna go ahead on and get on up out of here. Y'all please remember go around here to PleasantCandles.com. Go ahead on and pick yourself up some. And I do got to add some other stuff that I got to Pleasant Candles. I'm gonna be trying to do a whole bunch of things. Yeah, all sorts of income. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, you can do a lot of things with a certification and the internet. It's a beautiful thing. Listen, I appreciate y'all for rocking. Y'all have a good one.